Hello, my name is Navigator, and I first want to say I apologize. I have a bunch of dogs over at my place right now, so if you can hear all the barking, they're just messing around with each other. But in today's video, I am reluctantly going to review the WWE series of Knuckle Crunchers, toys, figures, whatever you want to call them. I would guess I could just say like mini figures is the way that I'd put it. As you guys know, though, on my channel here, I might have been actually my last video. I purchased the Roman Reigns one because there was a really cool hack you could do with it. Definitely suggest going and checking out that video. But I've been seeing on Facebook and on YouTube all these different stuff, things about these Knuckle Crunchers, and I actually saw they're going to be coming out with people like Cody Rhodes, Stone Cold Steve Austin, AJ Styles, and I figured that I might as well start getting my collection of them now because for some reason, for some really weird reason, these things appeal to me, and I don't know why. I think, in my opinion, it's just all the accessories and the fact that we have a ring. If these were released separately, I wouldn't really be that interested in them, but I do like that they come with these little accessories and that we do have a ring. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at that ring and also the Seth freaking Rollins figure. This isn't really going to be something that I'm going to be, banking my channel on or these Knuckle Crunchers, but I figured it'd be a nice kind of switch from the normal stuff that I do. It is a little bit more childish, but hey, I mean, we're collecting figures at the end of the day, so who really cares? But with that being said, let's start off by getting Seth Rollins out of here. It does seem like he comes with a chair. If you were curious, here's what's going on with the box. And yeah, this thing's going to get destroyed in a second, so take a good look. But let's get the figure part out of there. And then over here on the side, kind of like G.I. Joe classified a little bit, they do have some accessories in these little pouches, so we'll throw that to the side. We'll leave that. We'll get Seth right out of here. I'm curious if he's got... Oh, no, it's just all taped up, so we should be able to just kind of rip him out of here. Let's find out if we can do that. Yeah, this should be pretty dang easy. And there we go. Yeah, it is pretty easy. So here is Seth Rollins right here. Figures are very basic, but the thing is these head sculpts are like miniature elite head sculpts, so it's kind of weird. And I guess it's one of the appealing things to me is they don't look super cartoony. They're a little bit more realistic, but they actually do have some nice, articulation. So yeah, here's the front of the figure. Here's the back. Nothing crazy going on. They should have done different attire. I don't really like this attire, but there's a lot of articulation, or I guess a surprising amount of articulation for these. So you can bend these back and forth. The arms go all the way around, and they go up and down, so there's a lot of mobility there, and the heads do kind of turn side to side. I'm sure if you really tried, you could bring it all the way around, but I'm not looking to do that. So let me just make sure that these dogs didn't get out. We're good, right? Yeah, okay, we're okay. All right, so moving on from there, he does have this accessory, and I believe it's just going to be a chair, or at least a couple chairs. Let's find out. Just one chair, and then it seems like, what is this? Oh, it's like an action feature. Wait a minute. Okay, so that is really cool, actually. So you can put it onto the chair here, and then as he's holding it, if you were to smack somebody with it, it would kind of have like an action effect. That is incredible. Huh. I've never seen something like that. Really. Aside from like Marvel Legends maybe with the effects, that is very cool. Very interesting, unique feature. I do like that. So there's Seth Rollins. Let's unbox this ring. As you can see here, it does come with Brock Lesnar, and it comes with a variety of accessories, and this thing should be pretty easy to assemble. You can literally see the ring here already. It's just this one piece of cardboard kind of holding it all together. Let's rip that off, though, if we can. Do a little bit of that off screen. Man, that is really on there for some reason. Rip it off up there, and here we go. We can take that top part off, lift up the ring. So we have this part, and it's just kind of like a bungee there a little bit, but it's nice because there's some nice action there. We lift this cardboard piece out, and there's a whole bag here of just accessories. So let's take these out and see what we have. We'll probably start off with Brock. Oh, there's actually a lot of stuff in here. Wow. All right, so starting off here with Brock, a person that I actually fucking hate in real life, and I'm probably going to get demonetized for saying that word, but I do not like Brock Lesnar for a variety of reasons, but yeah, for the sake of the video, there's a quick review of him front and back, but I really could care less. In my Fed, I guess he's always going to be the bad guy. Absolutely fucking hate Brock Lesnar. Fuck that guy. Moving on from there, though, we do have a WWE stretcher. Very cool. And, of course, all these are going to be scaled to these figures. I mean, I guess maybe a couple things you could, be interchanging with the Elite. But for the most part, they're going to be separate. We do have a table, though, and it functions the same way as any wrestling figure table would, with even the break in the middle. So that is very cool to see. Love that. What other things do we have? It kind of looks like just like a wooden, or a 2x4. 2x4 here, which breaks in half. That is a nice accessory to have. This one you could probably scale and just have it be like the lid to some, like, I don't know, like a crate or something, have that break in half. That one you could totally scale to a, what do you call it, an elite figure. Some of the other things we do have here is like a little shovel. We have, what would you call that? Oh my gosh, a crutch, and then a sledgehammer here as well. Very cool. So there are those accessories. Not bad, not bad at all. Sorry, I'm distracted. These dogs are barking like crazy. And then finally, a 2x4. What am I thinking? A 4x4. What, dude? A wood pallet. That's what that thing is. And here we have the 2x4. I was incorrect on that. And then finally, here we have the ring and the ring posts. So let's set those up. I'm assuming we just kind of unfurl this first one and then wrap it all the other ones around. So let's do this. Let's throw these in here. Let's throw these in here. Very quick. They'll snap in incredibly easy. They do snap in, so that is nice. You get some kind of reliability there. They're not going to fall right out. So those snap in. And then we'll take this main one, plug that one back in, and then we're just going to lace these ropes. Oop, one of them did fall off. I do apologize. Although I don't think I really kind of pushed this one in too much. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so let's start with the bottom here. And I've only ever assembled one other ring in my life, and that is my AEW double. Oh, you know, I didn't even think about that. I do have the Double or Nothing ring. And Double or Nothing was this past Saturday. Why is this first one being weird? I never even thought about that. Yeah, I think there's a Dynamite or like a Rampage ring. I forget, but I want to get some new ring skirts for my AEW ring. I'm curious if there's a way that I could buy those or customize them. If any of you guys know, let me know in the comments. But there is the first ropes. Let's go for the second now. Gonna have to flip all this around, unfortunately. Let's go for the second. I'm more experienced now. I'm a vet at this. So it should be a little bit quicker than the first. And here's the third buckle there. Or sorry, the fourth, I guess. And then, perfect. All right. Here we go. Here we go. And I'm sure you can hear those dogs yapping in the back. What? There we go. There's one. Here's two. And here is three. Beautiful. And man, that looks really nice. The only thing, and I'm wondering if this cardboard piece is meant to stay under here because, and I bet you that it is. So when I throw that under there, let me see. Still stands the same, and it is a little bit more difficult, but the thing is, and the thing I don't get, is this is still the bungee. So if you were to throw the figures on here, I don't even know if they'd stand. Oh yeah, I guess they would, but do you see how he's like moving there? I don't know, that, like, look at that. He just flew out of there. So there is this cardboard piece that comes with it. But when you put it under here, it kind of sticks out a little bit. Unless you can I really get it in there? Oh, I guess you can. Okay, so you can just stick that back in there. And then it seems like it would be flat enough where it would kind of stand on the post. But I'm not sure. But that, yeah, I don't even know if that's going to be any better. Yeah, that's not any better at all. What is I mean, okay, you know, this is coming from a collector of the larger figures, I guess you could say. So maybe I'm used to them, you know, wanting to be standing and posed up and everything. But I don't know. I just feel like that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like, you'd want to be able to pose your figures on the ring, even coming from a kid's perspective, which this is almost certainly marketed towards. Yeah, I don't know. It's a little odd. But we'll keep it with the cardboard under there, just so it's a little bit more stable. Yeah, see, they're not bouncing so far when you do that. So I guess you are supposed to keep the cardboard there. But it's still stretched too tight that he stands kind of on top of it. There's still a little bit of leeway. So I don't know what to say. Maybe just keep him in the corners. But for the most part, this is not a bad thing to get. I'm pretty sure this was like, the ring was like $15 and the figures are $8 themselves. So it is definitely cheaper than anything else that the Elite line is going with. But, you know, you get a lot of accessories with these. And they are going to be making, I mean, this is just the start of this series. So the next one's going to be like, I think it's like Stone Cold, Yeah, Stone Cold, Cody Rhodes, and then a couple other people, but I'm really excited for it. I'm definitely down to start collecting this line. Not really make it a huge part of the channel once again, but maybe, this is kind of a cool thing to have like at the office or something, around your little desk. You want to have a little mini display of wrestling figures. Not a bad option. So I will leave it there, folks. That is definitely plenty for today. But with that being said, this was a review of the WWE Knuckle Crunchers Rebound Ring and Seth Rollins figure, and I guess Brock Lesnar too. So there you go, folks. That's all I have for this video. As always, my name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.